Hi guys, Wern here, Vaping Wern, and I'm just going to be recording a short video blog to give you guys some updates on what's been going on recently. I know it's been quite a while since I've been posting regularly, and I told you last year that I had to take sort of a prolonged break due to some work commitments, but now that's done, and I'm glad to say that I will be putting a bit more attention on this part of my life, at least for this year, definitely for this year. And I'm really happy that I made this decision. A couple of things are happening this year. As some of you may know or may be aware of, I am starting the Vaping Wern Select store, and that is going to be a web store which I'll be running, which will be up and running in about 3 days. I would say maybe it'll be online by Wednesday, so please do look out for that. I will update you as it goes. Now, what else has been going on? A lot of gear has been coming in and out the Vaping Wern HQ since I've been posting, and since I'm already holding this, I'll just show this to you first. Now, this is the Kraken Genesis tank, which is not new by any means. It's been around for quite a while. It comes from the Philippines, and it's received a number of good reviews. I didn't really know why people were going so crazy over the Kraken back when it was released, and it wasn't until I actually got my hands on it that I realized what a killer tank this is. This is so crazy. I mean, it's a Genesis tank, yes, but the performance on this tank is outstanding. I currently have it with a single wick in, and I'm vaping it with the air hole open to the maximum, one air hole only, open the maximum. It's a very airy draw, but at the same time it delivers a real punch of flavor. I'm just going to give this a quick vape. One of the things I'm going to be doing this week is to probably try and squeeze in, the focus was all gone crazy. I'll probably try and squeeze in maybe a dual wick setup in here and see how much crazier it can get. But I've been using this for a few days now, and I'm amazed. This is a very good tank. What else have I gotten? I got myself a Kayfun Mini. I've already done a review of the micro stick, and since this was released in 2013, I actually christened this as my pick of 2013. If you haven't seen the review, please do have a look at it. Look back at my older videos. You know, I really love this. This micro stick doesn't belong to me. I borrowed it from a friend and I don't want to give it back. But the Kayfun Mini, on the other hand, I own this, and it's done a bit of traveling with me. I went to Thailand for a holiday, and I wasn't sure how strict the customs would be at the border, so I brought an Ego. I brought 3 Ego batteries and the Kayfun Mini with me. Disassembled everything, packed them apart, and reassemble everything when I touched down. It served me really well when I was there, even on just an Ego, and I really love it. But since I will have to give this micro stick back soon, I am thinking or looking for something else which I can use the Kayfun Mini with. What else do I have? I've picked up a couple of custom top caps for the Kayfun. This one you see here is one of the designs, and if you give me a second, I will show you the other design, which is this one. And this one has a couple of grooves on the top. It reminds me a lot of the Fogger. There you go. See the Fogger top cap and this top cap. Oh, they are a bit similar, but more of reversed in the sense that the lines on the fogger top cap are at the top, whereby the lines on the Kayfun top cap are in the middle here. I apologize that the camera keeps on focusing in and out. A new webcam is definitely something I'll look at getting this year. Maybe a nicer backdrop or a nice poster to cover up that wall, right? Ooh. So yeah, 2 custom top caps for the Kayfun. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. It gives the Kayfun something new to look at. Instead of the full M tank, I was running it on the full M tank for the longest time. I run it on the full metal tank. I'm gonna just turn off the autofocus on this before you get too dizzy. So I've been running it on the full M tank for the longest time. I only run it on the full metal tank when I'm running juice killers, tank killers. So this is sort of a refreshing change of scenery for me. Pretty slick, pretty slick. I also managed to pick up a new, another Genesis atomizer. This might look a bit familiar to you. If it doesn't, well, this is a Doodlebug. It's a lovely Genesis tank. It's a lovely Genesis tank. The reduced chamber on this is so good. It's so small. Again, it's not a new product. It's been around in the market for so long, and it's been renowned for so long, sought after for so long. Unfortunately, I could not afford an authentic one. I guess you could call this a clone. Well, this is a clone. This is a clone tank. But one thing that sets it apart is that this is not a commercially viable or commercially available clone tank. It's not produced to be sold mass market, but rather it was made by somebody who loved the Doodlebug a lot and wanted his close friends to try one. So yes, it's a clone, but it's made out of 304 stainless steel fully. It's machined here in Malaysia, and it's not for sale, so he didn't make it with the intention of profiting from it. Ethically, it's a seesaw there, but I love this tank. It's so good. It's so good. The air hole is still stock, so it's a 1mm air hole. It's a bit of a tight draw, or rather it's a very tight draw when you compare it to the Kraken, because the Kraken is about, I think it's about 2 mm when it's open to its maximum. So a 1mm air hole is literally half of that, and it's a tight draw, but it's not overly tight, and I really enjoy that. The flavor production is top notch, top notch. One minor gripe though, the juice capacity, it's so small. It's only 2 ml, but then again on the Kraken it's 2.5 ml, so it's not that much of a difference. I've been too used to vaping on the Kayfun with the full M tank, and that's 5 ml. Don't have to bother about refilling throughout the day. Even things like the G-Bell, that's 3 ml. Things like the Fogger, that was 4.5 ml. The Bliss was a bit smaller though. The Bliss was about 2.5 ml, I reckon. Haven't been using this. I will be trading this off soon. Even the Kayfun Mini is a 3 ml tank. If you use the clear attachment there, if I extend it, it's going to be 5 ml or 4.5 ml. But even the Kayfun Mini is 3 ml by itself. So going down to 2 ml, 2.5 ml, that was a bit of a stretch for me. Thankfully, I have an Inokin UCAN, so I can carry liquids with me on the go without fear of squashing my juice bottle. It has happened. Okay, let's move on. What else have I gotten? I'm really excited to share this with you. It's a e-liquid from a brand called JP Vape Juice, and the brand, or rather the product, is called Tray Candy, and it's named as such because it's flavored after a very famous slash nostalgic piece of candy, which I will explain in the upcoming review. Now this is a 9 mg mix, 50-50, and it's absolutely beautiful. Peppermint base with a hint of chocolate. Hopefully those two descriptives can give you an indicator of what candy I'm talking about. If you're from the same era as me, you will definitely know what I'm talking about. What else? I received the final version of an e-liquid called Speed. It's by a brand called M.D.M.Alchemist, and this is actually an e-liquid which I received a beta for. Came in this bottle before with a duct tape label. This was when they were still perfecting when they're still finalizing the recipe, and this bottle is the end product. A few changes have gone through the recipe since when it transitioned from beta to final, so I will update you on that too in a review. And this brand was actually conceived at one of our local vape shops here in Malaysia. Recently, a number of vape shops have been opening around town, and one of my favorite is located in Jaya 1. It's called Huff and Puff Cafe. It's opened by somebody who I've known for a long time. I'm very happy that he's opened his own place now. And this e-liquid was conceived as part of their opening gambit. They opened late last year, and for their first week they had a juice blending competition. Participants were given a choice: 10 liquids from M.D.M.Alchemist, the makers of Hanuman. Damn, I miss Hanuman. But basically, the maker of Hanuman, he provided 10 different flavor bases, and EcoVape, yep, another Malaysian giant called EcoVapes, they provided another 10 different flavors. So participants were given access to 20 different flavors. For a nominal fee, they were able to take, I think it was 50 ml of e-liquids. They could choose between all the flavors, and it's up to them to mix together what they reckon was the killer recipe. After mixing and after the competition, the winner was announced, and that was the recipe for Speed. So, nice story to it, nice backstory there. I quite enjoy the flavor, the taste. Basically, Speed is a coffee banana mix. Not too bad at all. What else do I have? I finished my another 100 ml bottle of dragon juice. Whoops. And I managed to pick up a new one. So that's my fourth 100 ml bottle in the past 3-4 months. Good stuff. Thank you, Zach, for putting this together for me. It's already steeped a bit. Very good, very good. What else? While I was at Huff and Puff tonight, I also came across this new e-liquid called Green Seduction. It's been making its round on Facebook recently, and I had no idea what flavor it would be until I picked up a bottle, gave it a whiff, gave it a vape or two on my friend's setup, and I was pretty impressed by it too. Basically, Green Seduction is a take on sour green mango. So it's a sour green mango flavor. And the other sour green mango flavor on the market right now that's really popular is the green mango shake by Addicts Burn. So this is a variation to that, and it's pretty good. I have it in my Fogati Hybrid clone. And one thing you will notice is that, remember I told you this was a plastic tank? Well, it's running in here, no problem at all. Had it in there for about 3 hours, and the tank is not going foggy, it's not cracking. So that's one big up that Green Seduction has over Addicts Burn Green Mango Shake, and that is that it's not a tank killer. Always a plus point for me. Last but not least, I also managed to pick up a bottle of 5 Ponds. I've seen 5 Ponds being sold on the internet since early last year. VapeBrothers.com, they were probably the first Malaysian retailer, e-tailer to bring in 5 Ponds. They had it since last February, I think, and it wasn't till late last year that 5 Ponds started showing up in other resellers or other shops, vape shops. Now, I must say, the main thing that caught my attention about 5 Ponds was the branding. I have never seen any other e-liquid come packaged so nicely. It comes in a tube by itself. You see, you get a tube, you get the name, you get the lot number, you get the nicotine strength, the date of manufacture, the blend, how many ml, you get a nice signature here. And when you pop open the bottle, you even get a serialized bottle. So this is bottle number 193 over 250. So 250 bottles were made from lot number 40. I have bottle 193. And this was made last December, 1st of December 2013. I picked up Grandmaster, and Grandmaster is a blend which features peanut butter as the main flavoring. I haven't been able to find another e-liquid that features peanuts. Well, actually I have found another e-liquid that features peanuts, and I will be getting a batch of that pretty soon. Thank you, Firin. I'm really looking forward to that, and it's good that I picked up Grandmaster because I have something to compare that against now. But if you're looking for a peanut based vape, you can try Grandmaster. This one, it's a bit pricey though. 5 Ponds is considered the cream of the crop premium e-liquids. It costs 95 or 90 ringgit per 30 ml, which then again isn't that expensive when you compare that to things like Mother's Milk or Witch's Brew. Those all go for 95, 90 ringgit a bottle. What else goes for 95? Buckshot goes for 95. So Grandmaster, I'll give it to them. They put in money into the packaging, and it's not just the packaging that looks good, it vapes really well too. I've been talking a lot, haven't I? Anything else that I want to show you before I call it a night? I'm just looking through my desk here, seeing if there's anything else that I can show you. No, nothing right now. Let's just tidy this up a bit. Nope, I've basically gone through everything new that's on my desk today. Let's check behind. Nothing there either. Okay, so I guess I'm ready to call it a night. I've talked way too much for my liking and yours too. So I will leave you with a vape and wish you a wonderful week ahead. Vape on, brothers.